Good afternoon. Today's daily reflection, we stand or fall together for 16 September 2020. Little late, but never too late. Let's go. Hello, friends. I hope you had a good day. And what a way to end your day with a little bit of reflection. Here we go. Go. We stand or fall together. No society of men and women ever had a more urgent need for continuous effectiveness and permanent unity. We alcoholics see that we must work together and hang together, else most of us will finally die alone. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 561. Just as the 12 steps of AA are written in a specific sequence for a reason, so it is with the 12 traditions. The first step and the first tradition attempt to instill in me enough humility to allow me a chance at survival. Together, they are the basic foundation upon which the steps and traditions that follow are built. It is a process of ego deflation which allows me to grow as an individual through the steps and as a contributing member of a group through the traditions. Full acceptance, the first tradition, allows me to set aside personal ambitions, fears, and anger when they are in conflict with the common good, thus permitting me to work with others for our mutual survival. Without tradition 1, I stand little chance of maintaining the unity required to work with others effectively, and I also stand to lose the remaining traditions, the fellowship, and my life. Whole lot of words. So look, first I want to say Alcoholics Anonymous is not for everybody, but portions of this are completely applicable to anybody that you are. For me, the biggest part of this is the ego deflation. My ego told me a whole lot of things that I could do that I knew were practically impossible. My ego talked to me a lot in my active alcoholism. It still talks to me a lot today. However, I'm able to decipher what the hell is real and what is not, what is fantasy, and what kind of dreams I can actually maintain and attain if I just work for them, and sobriety is one of those. I mean, if I just work the steps and I work the program, and not everybody works the program, so don't misunderstand my words for what it can do for you. So with my ego, I told myself, I don't need AA. I can quit on my own. A lot of us alcoholics have said the same thing, and I bet you have. I can quit when I want to. I'm not that bad yet. If I go to AA, then that means I'm a drunk. Not necessarily, but it does mean that you recognize that you need a support system to help you maintain your decision not to drink. Because really, that's what it boils down to. We can look at the traditions and we can look at the steps. If that's your thing, and say, okay, I have to work step 1, which is admitting that I'm an alcoholic, that I'm powerless over alcohol, and that my life is unmanageable. Is that really that dramatic of an admission to your ego? You're absolutely right, it is. That's, for me, I didn't want to ever admit my weaknesses or admit my faults. And to admit that I'm powerless over alcohol was a huge one. Yeah, I don't have control over this. BS. I can stop this whenever I want, and I'm not hurting anybody but myself. And those were all delusions, delusions of my alcoholic mind telling me that I'm okay, and that's my ego as well. So my life was completely out of control. And if you've seen any of my videos, you already know that. So if my life was already out of control, how bad is it for me, to my ego to admit that my life's unmanageable? Well, as egocentric as I was, that's devastating. So, I am powerless over alcohol, and my life was unmanageable. But through the program, and if you're not a program person, that's absolutely fine. But through your recovery efforts and through your journey in sobriety and living in sobriety, the things you do to maintain that will always bring you back to the place that you start, so to speak, because you always have to remember what it was like, so that it's not tempting to say, well, I can drink just one beer, or I can drink like a normal person. For me, that's not possible whatsoever, and it never will be, because one drink for me is the start of another horror movie and the last drink that I'll ever have, because I'm certain, based off of my 2 relapses, that if I drink again, I'm not only going to go double dosing overboard to get where I was before, but I'm probably going to kill myself this time, because that's really what it was going to. And that's not to be dramatic, that's just what it was for me. So we stand or we fall together. Regardless if you're AA or not, if you have a support channel through people who are going through the same experiences, as long as you guys are binded together and you support each other through your lives and through your journeys in sobriety or through your journeys to recovery, then you will be that much stronger. If you don't, and you divide and you go individual ways, more times than not, something is going to go wrong, only because you don't have that reinforcement. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have the positive reinforcement of my recovery and my decision not to drink. For me, and me alone, Alcoholics Anonymous has saved my life. And I actually wrote on Reddit about it today, and somebody said, oh, your comment's been taken down because you are promoting AA. You know what? So what? Take my comment down. The only thing that did was take it from someone who needs it. So congratulations, administrator. You win for today. I love the daily reflections, and I love talking to you guys. I don't push sobriety on anybody. If you can drink like a normal person, drink like a normal person. If not, daily reflections is a good place to start your day. It helps me look inward, and it can help you look inward as well, and maybe discover something that you didn't see before. So with that being said, folks, I hope you have a good evening. I'm gonna go ahead and push this out so you can get a little bit of value from it. And if you do, hit the like button. I want to give a shout out to Zach. I don't know if he's watching. Him and his wife were kind enough to approach me at the Castle to Lichtenberg. I may have came off like an a-hole. I don't know. I was kind of thrown off by the fact that somebody approached me about one sober to another, and I thought it was cool. And I think I kind of lost myself in my own words. What I meant to say was, Zach, if you need some help, brother, or you want to do something with me on this channel, or if you just want to kick the poop, kick the crap, just let me know. Hit me up on Instagram at one sober to another in DM, and I will definitely holler back at you. Thanks to all you who have subscribed. You guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Peace out. Oh, life's a garden. Dig it. What?